No.
Oi, I got a new controller.
We do not care.
Yeah.
Split screen.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like when you're a kid, that was like when
Yeah, but that's just because when we were kids.
Yeah, there wasn't really much of an online multiplayer.
Yeah,
realm.
it wasn't the
It's like a realm now.
the infrastructure wasn't set up.
Yeah.
For that freeway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when we were a kid, it was more common for you to go over to cunts' houses and like that's what I did.
Yeah.
I just went over to the house.
Yeah, you just like do the split screen shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like we don't need to fucking filter anything. Like don't filter names. Like just. Like,
right. Let the ideas flow.
Yeah, because if it's too fucked, like all the names I'll believe. Like I'm keeping this in. I don't even care because like it's part of the rundown. You know, like nothing.
Fucking pay goddamn attention. Like because the N word is actually racist. Like it actually offends a certain race, but cunt doesn't.
Is it the race that it offends women? Is that the race that it offends?
Maybe.
Yeah.
well. That's the end.
Oh my god, that's so funny. No, but like we can bleep it out. We can like, bro. I can literally make this look like we're talking about.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit tired of talking about the swear word culture.
Why?
I don't know. Let's move on to something else.
Nah, bro. Swear word culture's min.
Yeah, it actually
Like, I don't know. He like, and then we just started getting into normal conversation after. He was like, "No, I'm not homeless." I was like, "Oh." I literally haggled with him for like 90 seconds. He sold his meme to me for that long.
Yeah.
Until he was like pathetically. But anyway.
Oh, so was it his attempt to like try and sell off his look? Like he tried to sell it off with humor before anyone could attack it.
I reckon he genuinely wanted to know if he looked homeless.
Oh, okay, right.
And I like full bait because like.
Well, that's
he embodies that like hustle grind set. He like. You know, like that fucking meme where it's like rich, poor, and the poor guy's got like all the rich shit on, and the other guy's got the fucking, and it's like Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's like different ones.
Bro, I've had like, so at work when I sit outside, I have like fingerless gloves on, and I've got like a coat and shit because it's really cold, and like twice now, 2 different people have asked me if I'm homeless.
Bro, you're homeless, cunt.
2 people.
Yeah, bro. Alright, bang. Do you know what I also think? Like when I see homeless people, like you with your fingerless gloves, when I see homeless people, there's like such a divide in my fucking like mind.
Yeah.
Like I see them and I'm like, bro, I feel mad. I feel like super bad for you, but like, also, how do I help you? All right, because we know we want to help.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty given. Like every human has that instinct of like you see someone like less fortunate than you on the side of the road, like you want to help. Maybe that's maybe having wishful thinking, but.
Yeah, I don't think that's everyone.
You don't?
Yeah, no.
That's what I just assume, anyway.
Bro, have you read American Psycho?
Nah, bro. Yeah, but that's a psycho. Bro, yeah, I guess we're talking about like neurotypicals.
Al, get a fucking job.
Get a goddamn job.
You know how much you fucking stink?
You reek of shit. You know that?
Bang, if you know. Yeah, so, you want to help them, or I want to help them, and I assume everyone else wants to help them, so this is just the way I think. Do you like give them money because they need money, or do you like give them resources other than money, or like something else because they will spend the money badly?
I feel like the second option is better.
Is better?
It's like the
Or do you give them nothing?
It's like the teach a man how to fish.
Alright, that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
That's the difference between like a logical versus like an emotional, right?
Yeah.
But on the flip side, right? The difference in those two personalities is usually how much money the person has for themselves, right?
Yeah.
So rich people who've had like worked hard, right, to make their money, they know how hard it is to fucking make money, right? How long it took them to make a business that actually worked and continue it and be consistent.
Yeah.
They know what it took to get to that level. Whereas people who are from like don't have a lot of money, aren't usually to be like think like that. So richer people will subconsciously give less because of that.
Yeah.
Because that's just like that's like an idea.
They're like, I worked to get here.
Yeah, but that's just like the niche that they become a part of, because they're all like that's their common like the factors that are common between them.
Yeah.
And then therefore there just becomes a big group of rich people that think the same. Bro, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
How things like shift and change based on that
it's like
specific like.
The company is like a clock.
Like fucking new guy.
And all the pieces mashed together.
Yeah.
I feel like
like
I
rich
feel like
people
the
making
more
the decisions.
I like walk through life, it brings me back to The Incredibles.
Yeah, no, I just love that movie, bro. I just grew up with that shit.
Exactly. It's because of that, I reckon.
You think?
Yeah. If it was another movie, like The Incredibles is such a like.
Yeah, it's pretty like.
Just ingrained into one of my earlier memories.
Yeah, it's pretty badass though. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like the fucking trumpets, especially.
Like yeah, you love it, bro.
In the music, bro. Bro, I wanted you to make a beat out of those trumpets.
Yeah, no.
Remember I sent that thing to you?
I did. I just.
Bro, but like, you didn't get it right. Like.
Yeah, nah.
I wish I could do it. I'm just too lazy.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like with the fucking, just like you know how sometimes Kanye uses like a mint guitars, like the fucking electric guitars.
Yeah.
That, but with a trumpet sound, but like synthesized.
Yeah, cool work.
Like that's like Laugh Now, Cry Later. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Or yeah. All right, that was a good enough. But yeah, that was what I wanted to talk about first.
Wait, what was that?
The homeless thing.
Oh yeah, the homeless shit.
Yeah, that's
bro,
like a super.
From my end, I'm like, if I thought someone was homeless, I wouldn't go up and be like, "Are you homeless?"
Nah, but like
that's happened to me twice.
Yeah, but like this is the thing, right?
Like the first time, I was like, "Ugh," and then the second time, I was like, "No."
She was like checking because she was like actually the American Psycho.
Yeah,
had the same like psychopathic tendencies.
Yeah.
But it actually makes you think, yeah. Sometimes being homeless, people stay homeless because people give them money. Like if there's an incentive to be homeless and like just hold, that's why they'll hold up the signs, I assume. I don't know, I'm not homeless, never have been. That's why they just assume that they are homeless because they have like scruffy hair, they stink, right?
Yeah.
If you just sit in a populated area and people give you money all day and that's enough for you to eat, and like, I don't know, maybe they're on different topic, but like,
yeah,
sometimes maybe they can live like that.
Yeah.
Like if you could survive being homeless somehow, but like not have to do anything, there's like a certain appeal to that.
Yeah.
When you're used to like being in the shit. Like when it's raining, or when you're soaking wet, you're used to the rain.
Yeah.
Like you don't really care about it.
It's kind of like its own military.
Conditioning.
Process. Yeah, the conditioning part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
But like versus not having that, and they're like, it's very impossible. That's like being very fatal, like very like decisive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you ever like looked into Man's Search for Meaning?
No.
The book.
No.
He like talks about how quickly people adapt. Cause like. He was in concentration camps and he had like people like slept on on top of each other literally.
Damn.
And he's like, you just get used to it.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is like, yeah.
It's just like a moment pressed in time. How crazy.
Bro, did I talk to you about that? Trauma? Like trauma-based events?
Not really.
I swear there's like a thing, right? And this is just me like fucking waffling. Like this is just hypothesis, right?
Yeah.
That like areas of high trauma, I'm talking about in time.
Yeah.
Like in the fucking fourth dimension, are more highly populated because of all the emotional misfortune or like all the emotional trauma that went on. So like an event where there's a lot of emotional trauma.
Yeah.
Like World Wars, fucking stage, like like when places get shot up, like Vegas shooting, when there's a lot of negative energy and fear and like shit being released, that's like a specific moment in time that is like has some sort of
evolution tied to it.
No, but like
that's how I feel.
Evolution, but also like it's like a wire connecting to it's like a node.
Yeah.
And it's like because it's a node because there's a lot of people coming in and out.
Yeah.
Of that timeline because it changes so many people's lives.
Yeah.
So it's like a high point where it's like the Loki movie, like the Loki series.
Yeah, right.
Where that time agency goes there.
Yeah.
But like it's not a time agency, it's just nature.
Point. Yeah.
it's a pivotal point. There's like probably millions. Like, how many different things change every, like, butterfly effect shit.
Yeah.
You know? Like, fucking, what is it? Like a flapped wing of a butterfly creates a tsunami on the other side of the earth.
No, it's not a tsunami. That's like when the water comes. No, it's like a butterfly that flaps its wings in Africa can create a typhoon halfway across the world.
Yeah, typhoon's the same shit, you retard.
No, that's
like...
it.
I'm gonna be like Charlemagne the God.
It's like hurricane.
Who the hell reached your sister?
Right, I'm gonna be Charlemagne the God and you're gonna be like... You're gonna be like,
Don't I get here to...
like
don't I come here to be roasted?
Yeah, fucking retard. Like, he's fucking on Twitter the whole time.
I always laugh at how, like, Kanye deals with it.
What?
Like when Charlemagne's doing his thing.
Oh, bro, I actually watched, like, Charlemagne...
I come here to get roasted? That's what the people want, isn't it? And he's like, nah.
No, but, bro, I watched, like, an OG Breakfast Club interview with Charlemagne and Kanye, and now I know why Kanye likes him. Because Charlemagne does have fucking no filter.
Yeah, no.
Except when he's dick riding.
That's why he always sits next to whoever it is that's the guest.
What do you mean?
Because he's like the main, that's what they come to see.
Who, him?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, he's also...
Because
like,
he's going to make some kind of controversy happen.
Yeah, he is, like, an asshole, but, like, I reckon Kanye is an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, big time.
Yeah, well...
Like, the video I sent you on that story. Remember I sent you that story and of him, like being like Steve Jobs? And, like...
Oh, on top of the desk.
Yeah.
And
like,
he's like,
commanding
Elon
people.
Musk has a bad week.
Yeah, that.
It's like,
Elon's having a bad week.
Fuck alone.
Yeah.
If Elon has a bad week, we have a bad life. Leave that man the fuck alone.
That's a piss up.
Leave me the fuck alone.
And me.
Yeah.
Leave
always
me
looks
the
up
fuck alone.
into the sky. It's like...
Bro, it's because he's looking at the stars.
Yeah.
There's something about that, bro.
He, like, means what he says, man.
Bro, that's why I like Cristiano Ronaldo. Did
Yeah.
you hear, bro, about removing those water bottles?
Yeah.
He removed the water bottles and Coke went down $4 billion in value.
Yeah, how crazy is that?
Bro, you know why he did it?
Why?
In my opinion? Because he knows that Coke is so shit for you, right?
Yeah,
He knows he never touch Coke. He knows, like, bro, Coke's, like, terrible. Like,
Yeah.
I'm never drinking Coke again. But he knows that it's bad.
Yeah.
And he believes in himself that much that he's willing to fucking grab the shitty, no matter what the fucking brand deal or whatever it is, like, the thing that makes him eat.
Yeah, it is a pretty fresh move.
And he believes in himself. But that's why he's such a good player as well.
Yeah.
It's only, like, a certain percentage of people that believe in themselves that much.
Yeah.
People call it ego. People call it,
Yeah, that's also like...
God complex.
Yeah.
People call it arrogance. People call it being an asshole. But that's the whole package. People call it bipolar.
Yeah.
That's the whole package.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's why he's successful. He can't be successful if he's not so into himself that he fucking would block out the whole world.
It's funny because, like, that's most of the names you call Napoleon. Someone like that.
See, that's the crazy,
But
the crazy part is.
But the crazy part is that all these years later, his name's still mentioned. Yeah.
Even though he died in some jail somewhere.
Yeah.
To lead poisoning or some shit. On, like, some shitty island.
Yeah, but, like, he just gets called, like, arrogant, egotistic. And,
Yeah, bro, Steve Jobs movie, that's exactly how he was portrayed.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg,
Yeah, he looks like a sociopath.
fucking little snitty git. Like, a little, fuck you. Like, what's the cunt, Eisenberg.
It's just funny how
What's his name?
serious that cunt is.
From, who's the actor's name? Jess?
Jesse Eisenberg or something.
Yeah,
I don't know,
fuck. I can't remember.
But he's like, yes, you only have a fraction of my time.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Oh no, of my attention.
Yeah, his attention.
But he...
So no, you don't have my full attention.
Yeah. Is it a good movie if you come back to it? Like, surely it is.
It has to be.
Like, there's good movies that I don't want to come back to. And
Yeah.
then there's like a different category of good movie.
Yeah.
Movies that you'll come back to versus movies that you literally watch, enjoy.
Movies you come back to are, like, generally more iconic.
I reckon they're the ones that you actually enjoy.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Alright, but yeah.
It's like how I watch Fight Club like a million times.
Bro, but because you find something new every time. Because it's fucking just
Yeah.
a genius movie.
It is.
I reckon the cunt spent yonks on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
There's a lot of like little
meticulous.
details to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, movies with Easter eggs always like mint.
But I reckon all movies have Easter eggs, we just gotta find them.
Mate, no, it's probably not all movies.
What do you mean?
Like some of are like deliberately, like it's very overt how many Easter eggs there are. Like Deadpool 2.
Like Ready Player One.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that as well. And it's literally like the whole thing is wrapped around Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And they put shit in there like The Shining, which is iconic.
Oh.
And The Shining's
I was just thinking about that the other day.
The Shining's also a movie that has a lot of Easter eggs.
Yeah. There's a linkage. Yeah. Oh, just like
there's literally like documentaries on conspiracies of The Shining.
Oh, what do you mean of The Shining?
Well, like the way Stanley Kubrick directed it, he put like Easter eggs in there.
Yeah, like fucking webs. Yeah, like on YouTube.
So like an example is like
I watch that shit of like video games.
Yeah, in
like
the
lore.
In the book, they drive like a red beetle or something.
Yeah.
So in the movie, there's like a scene where the bridge is cut off or something because like a red beetle had crashed, and it was basically Kubrick saying like "fuck you" to Stephen King.
Really?
Yeah, like because he's like, I'm gonna make this book my own version now.
So the movie they had it crash.
Yeah, like Stephen King doesn't like The Shining. He said it's just like he doesn't like it.
So why did he do it?
No, Stanley Kubrick directed the movie.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But the guy who wrote the book, Stephen King, he didn't actually like the movie.
Yeah. Oh, Stephen King.
Yeah, he said it didn't like represent.
Oh, he wrote that other one about the pandemic, didn't he?
Which one's that?
It's about a global pandemic. I can't remember what it's called though.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got like a one word title. One word title. Yeah. But yeah, bro, fucking. One of the things I wanted to talk about, like specifically, was like the struggles of starting like a new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like how it's like fucking very stigmatized, or it's like scary.
Yeah.
I'm like scared to do it.
Scary.
Yeah, I'm like scared to do it.
Well, you fucking should be.
Yeah, bro, because it's like...
No, the scary part is maybe like judgment. I mean, but I'm not actually like, I don't care really.
You don't?
No.
I reckon I still care what people think.
I like went on the recent podcast and it had like more dislike to like ratio.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't bother you.
No.
It didn't bother me either. That one I don't care about. But it's just like more, like, if you see people you haven't seen in a while, and they're just like, I seen you on YouTube, it's just like...
Yeah, that hasn't happened to me.
Fuck. You seen
But you've had more videos out previously.
Yeah.
But that hasn't happened to me, no.
No, just like my family.
Actually, said that the other day.
Who, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he watched the podcast with MD.
Yeah. What did he say about it?
But not really. I don't know. I can't remember.
Was he like, it's good, it's bad?
I just remember him saying he watched it.
Oh, he didn't ask.
He just said like, I actually don't remember, man.
Yeah. He was like, yeah. I'm actually interested to see what
he just said like Malcolm was a funny cunt or something. Something like that.
Yeah, he's hilarious, bro. He's hilarious. But yeah, like that's just the things that I was battling with, and I still am battling with.
Yeah.
To like make new content, and like, so I feel like you need to be at a baseline where you present a good image of yourself.
Yeah.
Especially when we make like the shorter videos that are just very like highly opinionated in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Not like as laid back as is.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you can
that's
like
true.
express like fucking emotions and like proper intentions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no.
Like I'm thinking about it too much, I think.
What's that?
I said I'm thinking about it too much, I think. Like I reckon you should
Yeah,
just,
not
like
just,
that's the other side of the
It has to be like less thought and more instinct.
Like that fucking movie. Have you seen Ex Machina?
No, I haven't watched it.
Bro. Mint movie. Talks about like at a certain point in the movie it talks about like that what we were just talking about. Fucking instinct versus what was it? Emotion. Nah, instinct versus whatever the other thing was. Like it talks about it by Jackson Pollock, you know, the Jack the Dripper, the fucking painter.
Yeah.
He was like, imagine if he had logically thought about everything before like the meaning of each stroke before he did it.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he would have made a mark?
But did he not make one
No,
already?
he wouldn't. But that's like the thought experiment.
Yeah.
And he did make one, but like, it's telling him that how he just did it based on instinct. Like he didn't really think about it.
That's why I like reading Hunter S.
Logically, logic versus instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hunter
like
S. Thompson, yeah.
Yeah, but like he like writes in a very instinctual way, but it's also got logic behind it. Because you need to when you report, when you're a journalist.
Yeah, good prose has that balance of logic versus... Bro, good people have that balance too, I reckon.
Yeah, no.
Logic.
People that don't have logic, generally shit cunts.
You reckon though?
Oh yeah, bro. Like,
yeah, 100% actually.
Like when you can't, there's like tons of people that just don't see ahead of time.
But how do you know, cunt? You only live in your own
Because I
head.
observe it though. I can't say tons, but you know there probably is.
Yeah, there probably is. To be honest with you, like if it was correlated with it being an average IQ, then it probably is.
Yeah, but people
I think it might be.
People that don't see ahead are just like genuinely, or they're generally selfish.
Yeah.
Like they lack sympathy.
But this is like the mid shit that you get when you learn to be a psychologist, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like I just know that though.
Bro.
It's kind of common sense. It's not really anything you can read in a book.
Yeah. Psychology, low key a given skill more than a learned skill.
Yeah.
On God. Like it's more of an intuition.
Well, the way you have to deal depends on what you want to, what field you want to do.
Yeah,
but the way you have to deal with patients, if you're doing clinical psychology, like that's not something really learned.
Yeah.
Like just how to.
Yeah. Like all the shit that that's what the difference between a good psychologist and a bad psychologist. Even a good teacher and another bad teacher.
Yeah.
Like, they know the content, but are they good at teaching it?
Yeah, I know a number of people with mental health problems, and they always say that it's common to have a bad psychologist experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead ass.
Which makes me like.
That sucks.
If I actually want to move into that field, it makes me want to like change that game.
On God. Because that's the same thing with me.
Yeah.
And fucking cracking cunts back.
Because it's like, why consistently do people report that psychologists aren't helpful?
Yeah, but that's because bro,
psychologists are the safety blanket of mental health. Like, you know, they're there to help.
But they're also playing chess with the fucking person.
Yeah. But then there's like...
So it's logic and instinct, again.
Yeah, but what if emotion is in the mix, you know?
Exactly.
We are all human. What if you, like, incorrectly come to a conclusion about a patient? Unconscious bias. It could be like, this is... Yeah, that's why you have to learn those things as well in psych.
About yourself?
Yeah, well, because how can you try to avert unconscious bias?
That's
and
crazy.
Like talk to a patient objectively.
Yeah, that's tight.
You know,
that's tight.
But like
also,
that's
like,
a good
you
skill.
can't stray away from emotion.
Yeah.
In like dialogue.
But it's a really good skill just in everyday life. It's how you deal with people.
Would you say you have to put on a character?
Yeah.
To play that.
Probably
like the psychologist character.
I probably have like a small circle of friends, and everyone outside of that, I'm playing a character basically.
Bro, that's everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't feel like I'm the only person who would agree on that.
No doubt. But also think that I think you would chastise people for playing characters.
Oh, if that's all they do.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty obvious people that are just like appealing to other people's interests, so they just put on a like.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah. And then there's people that are just being themselves. You know, and those are the people that you have opinions of.
So I have opinions of everybody.
That's why it's hard for me to respect someone who just wants to like shield themselves and be like, I don't want to be judged, so I'm just gonna play characters.
Yeah. With their
it's just like, what's the point?
Yeah, damn, that's
true.
true.
You can't live your life like that.
You actually can't, because it's like ignorant bliss versus fucking like red pill awareness. Man.
Yeah.
Like super big awareness.
Like when I started at my job, and I was like a little fucking passive bot when it came to customers. And I tried to just avoid conflicts. Now, like 4 years later, I'm fucking looking for conflict. I'm like, customer disappointed, let's go. Let's argue this out.
Yeah, dead ass.
It's so fun.
I don't know, man.
I was a bit rude to this old lady the other day, but it was kind of justified, you know?
Yeah.
Before I tell this story, I want people to know that I judge people as all the same. I don't care if you're fucking 90 or 22, bro. I'm treating you the same person.
Yeah.
And I don't care under what context. Because I'm a worker at some fucking supermarket, doesn't mean I have to, like, fulfill that role. Like, I can still get the job done being me. So anyway, this old woman is asking for an item, and I had no fucking clue what she was saying. She was just saying this, and I was like, I don't know. She goes, what? Do you not know? She goes, don't you work here? What have you only been working here for a week? And I was like,
oh, she got your emotions, bro. She got you.
Yeah, right. But I held my shit together.
Ah, good.
And I was like, wait. I was like, no, but maybe you could go and ask that girl over there. And I pointed over to the deli. And she goes, oh, it's like some old nonny. She's like, oh, I asked for this item and you sent me over to the hand. And I was like, no, I'm sending you over to that girl so you can ask her for the item that you want to find. And she goes, oh, and I go, oh, what, have you been learning English for a week?
Oh.
And she was like, destroyed.
Bro, chess. That's chess.
But that was fair.
Yeah,
she made the call,
that's
and
justice.
then I used her own call against her. And she was like,
that's the scales of justice, man.
oh, my English not good. Oh, yeah, clearly.
Yeah, I guess there is that expectation that you would help her. Like, she has that expectation.
I was helping her, but she was just being rude about it.
Yeah, but like, she obviously wasn't satisfied. She wanted you to do it.
Yeah, but I didn't know what the fuck she was saying, first of all. And then I asked the girl, and she was asking for jam. And I was like, what? Okay. Yeah, they're like the characters in like a Pokemon game, and you like go up to them, and they've got the bubble text.
Interact.
Yeah, those are the customers that get in the way. And I'm like trying to press X.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I have that mentality in like driving too sometimes. Like, just get out of my way. Like, I just want to go fast.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get
like, in the fuck. Maybe this is I'm impatient, or it's because like.
Oh, I'm pretty impatient on the road.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like, come on, people, this could be getting done. This could faster, be done quicker. Yeah.
It's almost like we're not enjoying the journey.
With, like, sometimes I find it hard to deal with shit that is like, if it could be done quicker and it's not getting done that way, then I get annoyed. Because I'm like, it could be done quicker, you know?
Yeah.
Then it has to take like more efficient.
But like, maybe we would enjoy life more. If
and then that's the other thing that I think about. Like, why do I always have to have that mindset?
Like, I listen to some Sad Guru. Have you ever heard of Sad Guru?
No.
He's like some guy who talks about spirituality a lot. And he's always like, the geniuses, I sent you that video. The geniuses, I'll put it up on the thing now, but like, the geniuses, people who are geniuses, enjoy the tasks that they do not enjoy doing.
I remember that.
Or should not enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between heaven and hell.
Yeah.
Like, whether you enjoy a task, or whether you willingly do it.
Yeah, that's
a task that you don't like, or non-willingly do it. Because you got to do it
that's the
anyway.
very low scale heaven and hell.
Like mental, all in your mind.
Yeah.
I just botched the definition of that video.
Yeah, that's why when I think of like...
it, like, so terrible, but I'll put the video up.
Yeah, that's why when I think of like the Bible and God, I'm like, maybe God is just you.
Yeah, bro, that's what I believe.
I feel like the way I used to think was like, decisions I make is going to be judged. But I'm like, who's actually judging? It's me. I'm like, oh, God's going to think this if I do this. But I'm like, no, that's just how I'm going to think about it. So what if God is actually you in your head?
Yeah, I reckon
it's the like label you put on something you can't put into words.
Yeah, bro, fucking... I'm pretty sure Jordan Peterson was talking about how love can be, or religion, a love for a God can be replaced with a hope for a positive future.
Yeah.
So it's like that. It's
exactly.
What your future self thinks will be positive or negative will be the difference between Satan and God or Jesus.
Yeah, if you look at it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I love the yin yang so much. Everything is polar.
Yeah,
everything has balance. Up, down, left, right.
I relate it to like everything.
Bro, because it is everything.
Yeah.
Because all is one, and one is all.
Yeah.
Like an atom.
I am I.
Yeah, I am I, bro. Where was that from?
God. God says it.
I am I.
Yeah, in the Bible. He says I am I.
Damn. That's syntax, bro.
Yeah.
That's like legalese syntax shit. That's what I'm talking about. Remember when I said I was like, I want to learn the legal system to figure out how... That's like... That right there is... Remember when I was talking about sovereign beings?
Yeah.
Sovereignty. Claiming... Was I talking to this about you?
I think briefly once.
Yeah.
You didn't go into the second part.
I was like, I want to learn it because... Bro, that is how you get out of those fucking legal matters.
Yeah.
Like how you start to separate your legal self and your legal identity from your actual self. But I don't know anything about it yet. But when I do in my future,
that's kind of funny.
I will fucking use it.
You put it like that. Like, what is your identity? Is it the identity that you're actually given?
No, have you heard of the straw man theory? Like it's that.
Like, yeah, I know. I just can't. I don't know.
It's like when you're born, right? You get a government. You get a birth certificate, and that like is your fucking contracts with the government about who you are.
Yeah.
About your corporate identity.
Yeah, right.
Like they treat you as though you're a corporation by the legal term.
Yeah.
Because all the legal terms are different than English. It's the same language, but a word in English can be a code word for something in legal. Like for instance, the word includes can be used to exclude everything before the word.
Yeah.
And anything after the word is what that thing actually includes. So politicians can say, we're going to give you this, that, and the third. And then they can say, which includes, and then the things that only actually matter on the law are the things after that.
Yeah.
So that's how people can get fucked in contracts. That's why you need contract lawyers, because like these things can be that slight and the definition is fucked. Yeah. You just have to read over it and figure it out. That's why it's such a fucking like fuck that shit. But if you can do that, you can literally do whatever you want, because the legal system, that syntax, which was what I was talking about, that is like the fucking programming code of how humans integrate and interact with each other.
Yeah, right.
That's fucked.
Pretty much.
Like Python for fucking interactions. Like you can do this, but like you can't do this. But it's all decided by us, right?
Yeah.
That's like God as well. It's all decided by God.
Yeah, it's all a psychological thing.
Like we ascribe a sort of a deity like position to that as well.
But like, are we judging ourselves, and then we say it's God judging us because we can't deal with how we feel about ourselves?
Possibly, yeah. I actually reckon that might be true.
Could be something like that.
But then what would the devil be?
And there would probably be a lot of similarities between law and the Bible.
Between law and the Bible?
Yeah, because the Bible
Bro,
is probably the original law. The Ten Commandments.
Bang. But it was assimilated with the religious and spiritual side.
Shit like that gives God like a third dimension. Makes him real.
Maybe that's why there were so many people
issuing rules, and then those rules will be judged by something that you can't see. It's an invisible judge.
Damn. That like have you seen My Dinner with Andre?
Yeah.
And he talks. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he talks about like the prisons.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking concrete jungles that or the prisoners, the invisible prison, and the prisoners are building around themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, this is society. It's like freedom, truth seeker. Please share this message. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just cooked.
Yeah. But like it's low-key true. Like you can't deny the truth in it, even if it's been like put in a really shitty package. Which is like the way people fucking manipulate you with most things in many corporate scenarios. Like the package that they put something in, the box that they deliver an idea or like a product in is more important than the actual thing that's inside. Yeah. And that's why Jeff Bezos succeeded, because the cunt just focused on the product being the fucking best. And Steve Jobs, same thing. Simple and the best.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do to fucking succeed. Simple and the best. It's hard. It's easier said than done. It's like something that sounds simple but is extremely hard because of how complicated things get when you need to research them and think about things.
Yeah.
Like planning something.
I was thinking the other day, the primate tool was bones. And now the modern day man's tool is like phones.
Oof. Technology.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think that will change people over time?
Technology. I reckon it's already
like everything
changed.
will become less. No, but things will still become less physical, like by nature. I reckon we'll start living in like
a very introverted world.
Bro, like not leaving your house to do anything.
Yeah.
Like you order your food to you, everything.
But even like in some way, I feel like the whole COVID thing is making things more reliant on technology. Like you have to check into places now and shit.
Yeah.
You need to check in, you have to have a phone, right?
Yeah, on God, and it's like. Whether that's the results or fucking like whatever relationship that thing has with COVID.
Yeah.
That's why COVID is there.
But now like
it could be a chance thing or it could be
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But now places like restaurants have just adapted to just, you can order using the online menu.
And
Don't even need to talk to a waiter or waitress anymore.
That's technology, bro. It gives everything to you.
Yeah.
But you don't need to fucking... The technology companies aren't like jumping up and down about it. They're keeping it quiet because they don't want to fucking...
Give it away.
I would keep it quiet too if I was them. Let's put it that way.
I am.
Because you can get fucking like the Ex Machina movie. It's like a guy who's like a Facebook. He's like it's like imagine a company, Facebook and Google.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Right.
That's like the guy, the character, and he's literally like gets this fucking intern to come in and test his AI that he's made based on a whole planet's worth of fucking data, like search by results. Facebook like identifies everything, and he's like the manufacturers of the phones or the technology that was using that his thing knew they were let him use the micro, like access all their microphones and because if they didn't let him, he would tell like they were doing themselves, so he would rat on them.
Right.
So it's like a fucking the people get sold out not only once but twice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like based off a good idea.
Yeah.
But it's just like taken over the fucking world. But is it inevitable?
But like the stories, new ideas, or they old ideas turned into something.
Yeah, that's something called the collective consciousness, bro.
Yeah.
And like, damn, I fuck with that so.
Because how can you? It's like when you have a dream, you can't see people in a dream that you haven't seen in real, unless you've seen them in real life.
Like from Inception.
Yeah. So is it like therefore? If you don't have like knowledge of ideas, can you create one?
If you don't have knowledge of ideas, can you create one?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
It's like
does that mean we fucking predate ideas?
Yeah.
Or our consciousness, ideas predate our consciousness.
Yeah. Well, we can only use what we've been given.
Damn. So
that's why.
That's why consciousness is such a trip, you know.
Yeah, because it's all different.
Bro. It's literally unfathomable.
I was thinking today, like, what is actually reality? Because I can't. You actually can't say that anyone experiences reality the same.
For 100%.
Yeah.
Like you can't tell if
so then
colours
that means reality is not consistent between everyone. So there are different versions of reality.
Yeah. Well, would there be like mental illnesses? Because your reality processor is your brain. No?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like connects you to this consciousness. It's like for this frequency of life. It's like a new dimension of.
Bro, that was crazy. I just thought of like, you know how we watched the movie The Fountain? Wait, did we watch that?
Will they switch bodies?
Oh no, you fell asleep, bro. It was like that movie we watched the other day.
I'm sleeping on the movies.
Yeah, but like he was trying to find the tree of life.
Oh, I don't know. I can't
I
remember.
was just thinking that like a computer has like a brain. No, like you know how like we have like a brain and that's how we process shit.
Yeah,
like a computer.
Yeah, like a processor.
Has exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
random access memories.
The only way to not experience it from a process point of view is to become connected with everything. And I was thinking maybe that's why it's so symbolic to the tree of life. Because you drink from a tree and in the movie he becomes the tree of life.
Damn.
And then he's like unplugged. He doesn't have a process anymore because he's part of everything.
Yeah. Damn.
I didn't know how to explain. It like relates to how a computer operates.
That's why The Matrix was a documentary, mate.
That's what's gonna happen. It is The Matrix.
Where technology is the new nature. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah.
You know, the Darwinistic model is not a fucking fixed thing.
Yeah.
It'll change as technology becomes the new nature.
That's
because nature right now is a certain type of technology. It's organic technology.
Yeah.
It's connected under the roots. It's connected by the oxygen. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same as humans to a degree, but we're not physically connected like nature is.
And trees give oxygen.
Yeah, I saw this thing where it was like plants are actually the master race because they're just farming us.
Yeah.
Because they're like so much more omnipresent than we are. Like,
no, but aren't we killing plants?
Yeah, but as in like.
I don't think it's working out for
not
them.
plants. I should say Mother Nature instead of plants.
Oh right.
Yeah, to give the scale a bigger.
It's like that Mother movie.
That was a fat.
That was a fresh one.
That was a fat movie. God damn.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
You know that part where the blood goes through the floor?
Nah.
You remember how he the first murder?
Yeah,
Cain slays Abel.
Yeah.
That blood going through the floor is the Mark of Cain. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the other day.
Bro, religion shit is so tight. I wish I learned more about it.
Just
especially Bible has a lot of.
Just read some of it. I did the other day because I read Revelations.
Oh yeah, it's cooked, hey.
Yeah, because I heard I was watching a Jordan Peterson and Russell Brand podcast. And they were talking about the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two are good.
They spam the Bible, bro.
Yeah, and he was talking about Revelations and how Revelations is more you see God be a judge.
Yeah.
As opposed to in the beginning of the Bible in the Old Testament where he's more he's not a judge per se. He's kind of dishing out punishments. He's creating order.
Yeah. He's being the father.
Yeah.
But in the fucking second one, he's being the son.
Yeah, he brings himself into the.
No, it's not what Jordan Peterson said, but what I just said is wrong.
No, I know. Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
He said in the second one he's creating, and in the second one he's observing or something.
Yeah.
Put a pin in that. I'll put it in 2 parts, Nick Cannon and Kanye.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, apparently you have a meal now for some reason.
Hungry, bro.
But yeah, doing new things, bro, is mint.
Yeah.
One of the things on the list. Doing new things can be mint. We should get constant take to asking questions.
Yeah.
That'd be so fucking good.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah, my fucking relationship problems, all the way to what is the fucking nature of reality like?
Yeah, bro, that'd be sick. I would actually answer relationship advice pretty well.
Bro, everyone thinks they know everything about relationships, bro. It's a perfect fucking subject.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't, but
it's like star signs.
Yeah, to a degree. I don't know. I'm not that far into it. I'm legit not.
Look at that camera.
Huh?
Look at that camera. When you're capping.
This camera, that camera. I'm fucking capping. I love that, bro. I love that you got that. That's mint. Hopefully it's still recording.
I can see the screen's lit.
Doesn't mean it's still recording.
We'll find out.
It could be the thing in the middle of the bar, Yeah,
I don't know.
Sorry, we've run out of data. But yeah.
Could have sworn.
So some new videos I'm thinking of making. Here's some titles, right? So I got a feminine versus masculine energy video. Where I would talk about what constitutes being a feminine thing and what constitutes being a masculine thing.
Yeah.
Because it does exist.
In terms of the yin yang as well, right?
Of 100%. It's not based on gender. It's just the
energy.
Femininity is a way to describe all this way energy of the world, and masculinity is a way to describe that way. But they both come together that. Both equal.
It's like Adam and Eve symbolism.
So yeah, I might have to word my way around that fucking massive subject. Impatience. I want to talk about impatience. Yeah, no, it'll be fucked. I'm very bad. I feel like I'm very bad at putting my message across in the best way.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. But it'll get better.
Maybe send it through and I'll work on it.
Dead ass. Alright, say less. Trying new things and how it can benefit you. I'm going to talk about how I moved out or some shit.
Yeah.
How people view you. Talking about losing that sense of people.
That's probably the best one.
Yeah.
You can talk about so much shit out of that.
Yeah. Because it's all about how you think other people think about you, and how it's not the same as how they actually think about you.
Yeah.
And that's what creates self-consciousness.
But then that was kind of what I was saying before, and then you start labeling it as God as well.
Yeah.
And how God thinks of you, but it's all how you think of yourself.
That is the fucking proper religion.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one's a hot one. And like I've gotten here on the list like anti-Sigma. As in like I feel like there's a I feel like there's a
I love the Sigma memes.
Yeah, the Sigma memes are hilarious, but I feel like there's a culture of people who just like have problems and cut people out because of it. It's like, oh, your friends didn't like want you to be somewhere, don't talk to them again and see if they come back. Cut them out of your life. Enjoy yourself.
It's very toxic.
I feel like in some cases it works, but I feel like you also need people, bro. Like you can't have
but you can't do it to everyone.
You can't have it like so. At some point, you have to fucking face your emotions with the person because that's all that is. Being a Sigma is just like running away from your problems. Yeah. Rather than actually interfacing with the world.
It's like a common thing in relationship problems. It's like fear of abandonment. So then the person shuts down because they don't want it to happen. So they kind of do it first.
That's smart. Holy fuck.
Yeah. But it doesn't come from anything else.
I'll put that in the video.
Huh?
I'll put that in the video. That's if I remember. Of course I remember. It's on your account. Yes. Hey, my guy. That's Peg. With my British fucking banter side. And then the last thing I had was like how life is better without meaning. Sorry, is life better with meaning?
Life is better without meaning. Just end it all.
Yeah, legit. Nihilism type shit.
Yeah. Nothing means anything. Tyson Fury.
No, but like, so I would make a video about how if you assign meaning to things, it is better. And that's like what religion is. Assigning meaning to that thing that we don't know. Like, it's what science is trying to do, what religion is trying to do. Just assign meaning to things. Like my brain.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Assigning meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's a big archetype.
That's like your kryptonite.
Mine?
Yeah, bro. If I just tossed an unsolvable puzzle in front of you and I was like, solve it.
Yeah,
you'd be like, that's it. You're over.
Yeah.
You're finished.
You're true. It's true. Yeah, you're right.
How?
Yeah.
Why can't I get it? I'm like,
because I need closure, bro.
And I could just keep going like, come on, man. That's like the easiest shit I ever did.
But I still need closure. That's why like, I'm just like persistent as shit.
Yeah.
That's why skating's good. Because like, I see some cunt do it who's probably trained like a year to do this specific trick, and I'm like, how the fuck can he do it and I can't?
Yeah.
I'm just like, alright, spam it until I get it.
How weird is the comparison?
It fuels progression, but also fuels destruction, like self-destruction. It's double-edged sword.
I remember that told me like, what did he say? He said comparison is the theft of joy.
Comparison is the theft of joy.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Because when you...
Shout out.
Yeah. Because when you compare yourself to others, you like take away who you are in a way.
Yeah.
Take away your contentness.
Yeah. It's like giving away your power almost. That's like Buddhism shit. That's what they try to... Like, that power is what they try to get.
Yeah.
But that's also like the tenets or like the premise of social media comparison. That's why low-key society is becoming trash.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, what's a better word for trash, do you think? Like, fucking...
It's toxic.
Toxic, yeah, toxic.
But it's... Just
not
with
chill.
like social media and shit, that's just it just makes comparisons just that much easier.
It's like it's designed that way.
Yeah. Which is twisted in some like. But
that's what humans like.
It's based on like.
That's the sick joke of it. It's based on what humans like. So humans are just
like
twisted.
illusions.
Yeah, humans are just twisted. Like that's the thing that we have to accept. Bro, we are just twisted. We're all just twisted fucking like genetically made organic robots, like flesh made robots.
Yeah.
And we just have we stick like part of us stick to like a fundamental biological code, and the other part is just complete intuition, to connection to something that we didn't even know about.
Yeah, fuck. Dream life.
Yeah.
But bro, I see some people at work that are like undeniably bots. Like they're actually the bots in the system.
Yeah, the NPCs.
Like I see people just walk up to a pole, kneel in front of it, and then walk away, and I'm like, what? Was that a glitch?
I legit called some cunt the other day a non-playable character because he just acted exactly like it.
Yeah.
We're just like, do you never know those people that just like pop up in random locations? They're like a bouncer at the nightclub that you've been to, but they also work at like Woolies.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like
you
also see them at like something really random, like an event.
Bro, the other day.
How did you know this person?
I went to the gym, and I saw this kid, and then I went to get lunch, and I saw him there as well, and then I went to Donny with my girlfriend later, and I saw him at Donny as well, and I was like.
Bro, it's just like he's part of the script, but like they're really shitty writing.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh fuck, I think he's on me."
Yeah, like Truman Show.
Yeah.
Bro, legit, the script is like.
And then my girlfriend was like, "It will do," and then I forgot about the whole thing.
That's like,
until now,
bro. That's like acid talk.
Who are you?
I'm legit you, bro. I'm your other half, bro.
You're Tyler Durden.
To who? I'm the chaos nigga.
Tyler Durden.
Oh yeah, this Burden Hurden.
Tyler Durden is like chaos.
It is chaos and order. Because that's why at the start he having order in his house.
Yeah. And he's the chaos, and he got rid of order completely.
And that wasn't good.
No.
That's the point of the movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't good, because at the end everything blows up in the city. That's what it calls a terrorist event.
Yeah.
That imbalance.
That's a crazy movie.
How many, like, there's so many ways.
It's also crazy, like, it talks about self-esteem, also comparison as well.
Oh man, throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, that's why it's such a bomb movie. It's like the underlying film for, like, men.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Like, there's a lot of shit on women's, like, like, just health with women and mental health and self-esteem and shit. Yeah. But there's not really much of it on men.
Do you reckon that contributes to like men's health, mental health?
Well, it's like the whole stigma of men don't talk about how they feel.
But it's like also because
Fight Club,
it's manly not to do it.
Yeah, but what's clever about Fight Club is like they put that into a way that men can relate to with like fighting. Because that's how
it romanticizes it.
Yeah. But like that's how that's what like men do as a way of like outing their fuel.
Yeah, the inner like
they just violence.
Yeah.
Sort shit out sometimes.
Yeah, but it's also like seen as like dominant behavior. Yeah,
so it's relatable in a sense.
And it's like it's like a positive connection between expressing emotion and being a man.
But the whole time, it's actually about mental and not the physical side.
That's why he goes to the fucking happy place with the dolphin, with the penguin.
Yeah.
And Miles.
But he's like, stop focusing on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the place where the grass could be greener.
Yeah. He's like, snap out of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like slaps him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like
fucking acid on his hand.
Yeah, I kept thinking the other day. Just kept thinking the same thing over and over. Like, forget what you know. I just kept thinking it. It wasn't like it's like I wasn't thinking it. It was like someone sent a message.
It's like a T-shirt design. I would wear that. Forget what you know as a brand.
Yeah. Just forget what you know. It just kept saying it in my head.
Forget what you know. F-W-G-K. That's kind of mint.
F-W-G-K.
Yeah. Forget what you know. No.
What if that's the name of the podcast?
No, F-W...
Forget what you know.
I knew this would happen. This is why I didn't fucking want to be like...
Someone actually sent me a message.
Forget what you know.
Yeah.
How did you find out that idea? The universe sent you that idea.
Yeah, bro. That's what it feels like. I just kept saying it over. I'm like, what does it mean?
I do that all the time with all this different type of shit too. But you got the message because I like gave it to you.
Yeah, you were like, help us, and then I was like,
yeah, legit. I
got it.
Yeah, dead ass. That's why fucking yin yang is perfect, bro.
Forget what you know. That's me.
Yeah, should we rap? I feel like we should rap. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else that you want to talk about urgently, distressingly?
Not really, man.
Like, do we have new videos coming soon?
In terms of podcast or?
Yeah, anything.
I mean, we just listed off like several ideas.
Dead ass. This shit just comes to me.
Yeah. And we solved the problem of the name.
Bro.
I think we should just leave it there.
Bro. Success. Alright. Let's call it. How do I... Yeah, you stop that shit. Is that one?
Yeah.
A square?
Yeah, should